Welcome to the Out of This World show. 7 ways ancient Egyptians treated their enemies. Number 1. Killing enemies in battle. Ancient Egyptian soldiers often fought their enemies directly in battle. When they won a battle, many enemy soldiers were killed during the fighting. This was meant to stop the enemy army from attacking Egypt again. Battles were an important way for Egypt to protect its land and power. Pharaohs such as Ramesses II were known for leading armies into major battles. Number 2. Taking prisoners. Not all enemies were killed during battles. Many were captured and taken back to Egypt as prisoners. These prisoners were guarded and controlled by the Egyptian army. Taking prisoners showed that Egypt had defeated its enemies. It also allowed Egypt to use the prisoners for different kinds of work. Number 3. Enslaving captured enemies. Captured enemies were often forced to become slaves in Egypt. They worked on farms, temples, mines, and construction projects. Some slaves helped build temples and monuments for the pharaoh. This labor helped Egypt grow stronger and wealthier. Enslaving enemies also prevented them from fighting against Egypt again. Number 4. Public humiliation. Ancient Egyptians sometimes humiliated their enemies in public. Prisoners might be tied up and shown to crowds after a victory. Art on temple walls often showed enemies under the feet of the pharaoh to symbolize power. This showed people that the pharaoh had defeated Egypt's enemies. It was meant to scare other enemies and show Egypt's strength. Number 5. Executing enemy leaders. Important enemy leaders were sometimes executed after being captured. Egyptians believed this helped stop future rebellions. Killing the leaders made it harder for enemy groups to organize another attack. It also showed the authority and power of the pharaoh. Pharaohs like Thutmose I used strong military actions to control enemies. Number 6. Demanding tribute. When Egypt defeated other lands, those lands sometimes had to pay tribute. Tribute could include gold, animals, food, or valuable materials. These payments were given regularly to Egypt. This showed that the defeated land was under Egyptian control. Tribute helped increase Egypt's wealth and resources. Number 7. Relocating enemy populations. Sometimes groups of defeated enemies were moved to new places within Egyptian territory. This made it harder for them to rebel or organize attacks. They were often placed where they could be watched closely. Many of them were also required to work for the state. Relocating enemies helped Egypt keep control over conquered people. Now please like, subscribe, and share. And also check out our store and support the channel. The link in the description under the video and right-hand corner of our channel's homepage. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.